welcome back to another episode of My GM here. You can see we have a bunch of editions, so before I show you these editions, let's go ahead and check out our tab here. You can see we're going to be using the Thunderdome. You can see we're going to be using our Gorilla Group. We're going to be using our Pyro. We're going to be using our advertising. I did not realize that you had to pay for these every single week, so that's important to note. That's going to help our show, I believe, in the ratings. We used a power card this week as well to make the arena, the Thunderdome arena this week, cost nothing, which is important because it does cost, as you can see, a lot of money. As you take a look at the Thunderdome, it definitely does cost, I believe, something like $40,000 on that. I think we cut our great profit there, and you can see here we have a schedule running on one of our champions this week as our goal. I'm going to go over that in a second, but we have an Extreme Rules match here between this young lady, Maya T. Kirk, against the new SmackDown World Champion, Mandy Rose. Bianca Belair is going to run in on Mandy Rose, continue that rivalry, but we needed some extra boost. You can see we also have brought in the late, great Scott Hall in a promo. He's going to call the Universal Champion Roman Reigns to set up Roman Reigns' next feud, which will be at PayBack between Scott Hall, the late, great Razor Ramon, against the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Also, in our main event tonight, this is the matchup that we are going to play. It is going to be Edge and our new addition to the roster, Big E, taking on Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin. Once again, you take a look at the contract situation here. You can see this week Edge expects to make an appearance in front of his own crowd. As well as a contract for Big E, it expires at the end of week 15 in 10 weeks. Scott Owens, a 5-week contract. You can see Kevin Owens has a contract for 3 more weeks, but Big E has a big 10-week contract. Scott Hall is only going to stick around for Payback, but we just needed more people to go on this roster. You think of the other free agents here. There's Samoa Joe. There is Kalisto. And for free agents, there's not a ton there. That's why I went with the legends more. You take a look at The Rock, Goldberg, Undertaker, Batista. There's certainly a lot of names. Bret Hart to give a rivalry to Roman Reigns with Jerry the King Lawler, JBL. But I wanted to start off because it's Scott Hall is passing with the late great Scott Hall. Let me know if we should send any of these other guys below. See, we also have a mid-card match. This match that we thought was going to happen at BackLash is going to happen tonight between Bayley and Sasha Banks against Beth Phoenix and Natalya, 4 great women's wrestlers. And you can see John Cena is going to cut a promo on losing to The Miz and getting revenge on him from their Extreme Rules match at WrestleMania BackLash. So without further ado, you can see here any arena show logistics books this week will be free. That was our power card. Again, without further ado, let's get into tonight's SmackDown. Make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, leave it right down below as we are in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Without ado, you can see it's going to cost us $92,000. It's going to put us just over $300,000, which is still, as a reminder, way above Raw money-wise. I think we're going to get our money back. So we're going to go ahead and confirm this booking. And here we go. You can see we're going to go ahead and simulate this match, where I believe Mandy Rose did win despite the interference. And you can see it's a disappointing match, man, unfortunately. So Mandy Rose, good win. Obviously, they don't know who Maya the guy is, but again, we needed somebody. John Cena's promo is going to go over well. +6. Let's go ahead and simulate this matchup here between these 4 women. It's just a normal tag team, and Bayley and Sasha Banks pick up another victory, and you can see it was mediocre. That's not good for us. Reigns and Scott Hall promo was just okay. That's interesting. Here we go. Tag Team TLC in Toronto, Canada. We got to support our man, the rated R superstar Edge. As we saw this match a couple weeks ago, but it was Edge and Cena against Kevin Owens and Corbin. Unfortunately, you guys didn't see it because our game lagged out. Well, you're going to see it here tonight. As you can see, out comes the rated R superstar Edge. Out will come Big E. So our first 2 matches tonight were not that effective. We need to have an absolute banger of a main event. We spent a lot of money on Pyro. It sounds like our first 2 matches tonight kind of flopped. So without further ado, we are in a bigger arena, and here we go as Edge takes down Kevin Owens early. Again, first team to climb that ladder, retrieve that briefcase, will be the team to victory. We are setting up our PayBack rivalries. It looks like Edge and Corbin may have another match, potentially Cena and Miz, as Big E and Corbin went after each other earlier with Edge and Kevin Owens. I love to eventually get an Edge and Kevin Owens feud because I think it could be something special as Corbin just sent Big E packing to the outside with a steel chair. And now look at Kevin Owens. Look at the impressive strength, throwing Edge around and tossing him. And this TLC, anything goes. As Kevin Owens is using odds back in that ring and takes the clothesline. Now Big E, what power. See Edge waiting for Kevin, and Big E now grabbing the chair. Oh, it looks like everybody was blocking, and Edge with the Edge-O-Matic. And now look at this Edge going underneath the ring, looking for something. And oh, Kevin Owens meeting him right there. And now we'll look at Kevin with a DDT to the right of our superstar, the hometown kid Edge, making an appearance tonight in the main event of the show. Should only give us an even bigger boost, hopefully. And now look at this kid working the leg. And Big E now bringing the ladder in. That's the most important part of this TLC match. I hope that eventually we are able to secure more weapons as Edge now. Look at this, grabbing a table. We thought he was the master of the chairs, but right now he puts in a table. And Edge. There we go. I don't know why we couldn't go into the ring originally. And now Edge bringing a chair. Kevin Owens, that looks like with a table. And Edge with a chair. And oh, table beats chair that time. Effectiveness by KO as Big E is on top of the ladder. Big E's got that briefcase. And Corbin, for some reason, isn't doing anything about it. Oh, man, look at this. Kevin Owens trying to go with the chair and Edge. That's his favorite weapon. Corbin with a nice move there on the outside. It looks like an Edge with another Edge-O-Matic to Kevin Owens. Tough. A nice, oh, I believe that's Big E, who just got busted open by Corbin, Epi Corbin, as Edge clears the announce table off. And now Edge grabbing the chair, targeting the Epi man, and Corbin turns it around. Oh, and just another nice kick, and Big E able to meet Kevin Owens at the top of the ladder. Very dangerous situation. Corbin trying to push him off the ladder, and Edge is there to sweep him. Edge now, Edge, I have no idea what his plan is. Edge is not pulling him off the ladder. Toof. Oh, Edge, look at that nice snap there to Kevin Owens. He's got a ladder. Folks, he's got a ladder, and oh my God. Kevin Owens now has been knocked out. Edge, oh, sending Corbin into the ladder. Wait a minute. Oh, a woo chop. Oh, and Edge. Edge feeling it. Impaler DDT to Corbin. And Edge now looks to be setting up a table in the middle of the ring. There is weapons screwed everywhere here. And Edge now wedging that chair, and Big E going for the splash. Oh, I believe he hit it. Edge, nice counter of Kevin Owens to him. Edge has got a vision in mind. KO though does too, a nice fall away slam. Big E now grabbing that chair that was wedged inside and using it on the Happy Man. Oh, but now look at this. It looks like Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin, they have everything under control. Edge is down, and Big E, the newest member of the SmackDown roster, who's already busted open, is in trouble. Oh, Big E trying his best to fight back, and again, this supposed rivalry. Oh, and Kevin Owens and Big E and Corbin and Edge, but tonight it's been Edge fighting mostly Owens and Corbin fighting mostly Big E. Big E again just taking the beating from Happy Corbin. As Edge now starts to rise. Oh, now look at this. Oh, Kevin Owens just fell off the ladder. And look at Edge going after Corbin. Oh. We down to Big E and Kevin. It looks like to figure it out. Oh, Corbin. Wait a minute. Ooh, and Edge. Hell of a counter. And KO is down. And Edge just tossed Corbin to the outside. Edge now building momentum. Going for it. Oh, looked like he was going for that Impaler DDT again. And once again, Edge able to counter. And now a gut buster to the happy man. And now Edge, oh no. What's he planning here? Ugh. Corbin now back in the ring, and Edge goes after Kevin Owens. See, it says right there, my controller batteries are low. Oh, Kevin, nice counter. Corbin, end of days to Big E. Edge now, he looks like he went to go for a sliding attack, and oh. Edge now with a table in hand. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, look at Big E. Oh, Corbin able to get out of it. Edge now. And these guys doing everything they can. Oh, another nice kick. Big E set up the ladder in perfect position. Edge, we're going to climb. Oh, and Big E with a big ending to Corbin. Meanwhile, his bodies are strewn everywhere. Oh, there goes Kevin. Edge again. Right to Kevin Owens. Edge and Kevin Owens now meeting on the top. Ugh. Oh, Edge is busted. Oh, and Big E able to save the day. Oh, Edge went for a spear. Looks like Corbin able to counter it. Oh, man, look at Big E. He's going to go and put Kevin Owens to the table. And now look at this, measuring for a big ending. And now Edge with the ladder in the middle of the ring. Edge, he's up there. Corbin now climbing that ladder. Oh, Corbin feeling it. Oh, and Edge got knocked off the ladder. And now, wait a minute, here's Corbin. Big E got to do something. Big E's got to do something. I don't know what he's thinking. Oh, just trying to knock Corbin off this perch, and he does. Looks like it's going to come down to Big E and Baron Corbin here. Oh, into the steps, and Big E, it looks like, has the advantage. Oh, look at this. Kevin Owens went for a shot at Edge again. Oh. And Kevin Owens, nice reversal. And Edge, again, another nice reversal. Big E's up there on the ladder. Oh. Kevin Owens, it looks like he has no clue. Now maybe he does. Oh, man, look at this. Oh, that was crazy. I don't even know how to commentate that. Oh, Edge went for a spear. It looked like at least. Oh, and there it is to Kevin Owens. And Edge now with the ice in his veins. Edge. Big E. Oh, nice splash to Corbin. Edge now climbing. Middle of the ring, Edge. Edge is almost there. Edge. Kevin Owens has no clue. Edge is there, and Edge has the briefcase for him and Big E. What a match. Edge and Big E victorious here in Canada. And we got a 3-star rating, just good. That's tough. I think we're probably in for a bad show. They're going to Raw here. What do they get? What's going to see with their show? They got a tables, and a TLC. 1.5 to 3.5, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. Wow. Raw dominated. Mid-card outperformed the opening of the show, creating a weak start and confusing pace, swapping these two men. Okay, so it's just we're still struggling with the middle of the show. Let's take a look here. We did gain 48,000 in fans. Our revenue, we gained 135,000, which is really good. How do they do, though, in the fans section? That's the most important right now. We gained 48,000. They gained 59. That's another plus 11,000. They only gained 22,000, though, in profit, which I think is important to note. So we're not that far behind them in fans. We're about 80,000 behind them, but we are way ahead of them in money. That is good to know as we head to week number 7, Raleigh, North Carolina. 3 weeks ahead at PayBack. And you can see Mandy Rose saying that we should form a tag team. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. I've been talking with Teak Erg a lot lately. You know what? I think that actually makes sense. Let's see how your team works out. Let's do it. I like the call there. And you can see Corbin here putting in a lot of work, and I think I earned a shot at the title. How about it? Baron, it's not going to happen right now, buddy. I'm sorry. Corbin says, give me a break. I'm tired of you protecting Reigns. The crowd's going to get sick of it too, man. It's been a really up and down season for me on SmackDown so far. Well, you know what? I would agree with Baron Corbin. We will be back here as we get set for week number 7, I should say, of GM mode here in Raleigh, North Carolina. We'll be back next time. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.